This is Saildrone Forecast. It's the latest app to use WhirlyGlobe-Maply as its visualization engine. There are a number of interesting features that we made use of here that are in WhirlyGlobe-Maply 2.6, and I'm going to go over some of them, starting with the map. Now, the first thing you may notice about the map is that it's a globe, and I'll also tell you that it's vector tiles, and it was very interesting to get that working. The trick here is that we take the polygons from the vector tiles, we combine them with the shaded relief, which is from another source, and we render those into a map tile. Then we place the vectors from the vector tiles, like the lines for rivers and roads and things like that, on top separately. This lets us stitch together the underlying image tiles without having to worry too much about what resolutions are loaded and what may be currently loading. And then we can use the rest of the vectors as overlays. So here, for example, we're displaying a distinct land-water boundary, as well as the labels for the place names and things like that. Let's talk a bit about the data itself. Here over California, and particularly San Francisco, you can see we're combining data sets which are in different spatial domains. So one's in a projection, one is a global data set. We're combining those and displaying them together. The trick there is that we're using render targets. What a render target lets you do is draw data to screen space, but not yet to the screen. So we draw our temperature data once, combining however many different data sets we may have lying around, and then we turn those into colors in a separate step. That's in 2.6, at least the basic support for it. There's a lot more detail that goes into data structures and loading the data and making it all work, and the specific shaders that's not in WhirlyGlobe-Maply 2.6. That's actually part of the Saildrone Forecast app. But the hooks are in there if you're willing to do it all yourself. Wind particles have been in the toolkit for a long time, or at least particles. Most people don't use them because you have to supply your own data for wind, and that's actually kind of difficult. However, 2.6 has support for storing the particle location over time, which is nice if, in cases like this, you're actually changing the data over time. It looks nice and coherent. So, this again is Saildrone Forecast, and it makes use of both the new map functionality in WhirlyGlobe-Maply 2.6 and the render targets.